welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to understand how to build an AI agent to auto-generate Freshdesk FAQ responses. So as a customer support agent, my objective is that whenever a new support ticket is created in my Freshdesk account, then automatically OpenAI should generate a response for the same. And after generating the response, automatically that detail should be added over here in my Google Sheets so that my team can review the response. So now here to automate the entire process, I need to connect my Freshdesk account with my OpenAI account and Google Sheets using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So now here to see the working of this automation and to learn this process step by step, let me all take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. In this video, I'll show you how to use AI agents to automatically generate FAQ responses in Freshdesk based on incoming tickets. This will help you reply faster, maintain consistency, and save hours of manual effort for your support team. Alright, so as you all know that I manage customer support for my business using Freshdesk, and we often receive the same types of questions from customers like pricing, refund policy, or how to use our product. So answering these repeatedly takes up a lot of time for my support team. So I decided to build an AI agent that can automatically generate helpful FAQ responses based on the incoming tickets. This way, when someone asks a common question, the AI can instantly suggest a ready to send reply. It helps us respond faster, keeps answer consistent, and saves my team hours of manual work every week. Alright, so here on my screen you can see my Freshdesk account, and now here my objective is, as soon as I'm going to receive a new ticket over here in my Freshdesk account, then automatically using the details, OpenAI should generate a FAQ response for the same. And after generating the response, automatically all the details should be added over here in my Google Sheets as a new row. Alright, so here I've already built an automation where I've connected my Freshdesk account with my OpenAI account and my Google Sheets using an automation software. And now firstly in this video, we are going to see the working of this amazing automation by simply generating a new ticket in my Freshdesk account. So for that, let me all take you to a user account. So here I've already logged in a user account of Freshdesk, and now here I'm going to submit a ticket over here for my product with the subject as missing dark mode option, and here you can see the description of the ticket. Alright, so now after adding all the required details, I'm going to click on the submit. Your ticket has been created. Alright, so now after creating a new ticket over here in our Freshdesk account, we are going to move back to our Google Sheets. And here you can see we have successfully added a new detail over here where we have added the customer name, subject, and the response generated by OpenAI. So with this, we have successfully seen the working of this amazing automation. And now here in this video, we are going to learn step by step that how you can set up this automation by simply connecting your Freshdesk account with your OpenAI account and Google Sheets using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So here to access the Pabbly Connect, you have to search for pabbly.com/connect in your browsers, and it will take you to the homepage of Pabbly Connect. So here you can see two options that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get 300 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. Now after signing in, here you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. Now this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and here to build my connection, I need to create a workflow first. So for that, I'm going to click on this create workflow button given on the top right corner. Now here in this create workflow dialog box, I have to give a name to my workflow. So here I'm going to give the name as build an AI agent to auto generate Freshdesk FAQ responses. And now here after giving a name to my workflow, it is asking me to select the folder. So in the left side corner of this dashboard, you can see a folder section under which you can see the multiple folders that I've already created with different names to save my workflows accordingly. So in this particular case, I'm going to select my folder as automations. You can select the folder as per your need. Also, you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect, we are going to click on this learn more hyperlink given over here. And it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect. Alright, so now let's move back to our Pabbly's dashboard, and here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow, and here on the screen you can see the two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this, that means action is a response towards a trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin with our automation by simply setting up a trigger. So I'm going to select my trigger application as Freshdesk as I'm receiving new tickets in my Freshdesk account. So here in my Freshdesk Desk trigger step, I'm going to select my trigger event as new ticket, so that whenever a new ticket is created in my Freshdesk account, then automatically and instantly Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response. Or you can see automatically this entire workflow is going to get triggered. Alright, so now after selecting my trigger event, you can see I've received a webhook URL. That means here I'm going to use this webhook URL to connect my Freshdesk account with Pabbly Connect. So following the instructions given below, firstly I'm going to copy this webhook URL, and here I've already logged in my Freshdesk account. So from here I'm going to click on the admin settings, and from here I'm going to select workflows. Now here under this workflows I'm going to click on this automations, and here under automations I'm going to select ticket creation, and then I'm going to add a new rule over here, and here I'm going to give a name to my rule, that is ticket created, and then I'm going to select the event as when a ticket is being created, and here for the conditions it says on the tickets with these properties, so I'm going to select match any of the below, and then here I'm going to select in tickets, and here for the condition I'm going to select the condition as type, and here for the one or more values I'm going to select question, or you can say problem or feature request. Alright, so now after adding this condition over here I'm going to move forward, and here for the action I'm going to select the action as webhook, so I'm going to select trigger webhook, and then it is asking me to select the request type, so I'm going to select the request type as post, and here for the URL I'm going to enter the webhook URL that I've received in my Pabbly's workflow, and then here for the encoding I'm going to select JSON, content as simple, and then here I'm going to select the fields that I want to receive as a response. So I'm going to select ticket ID, subject, description, and then further we are going to select the status. Here we are going to select the priority, and then here I'm going to select the ticket type, and here also I'm going to select the contact name. Alright, so now after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on this preview, and here you can see the entire preview of the automation that we just right now created, and then I'm going to click on the save and enable. Alright, so here we have successfully created an automation rule over here with the name ticket created, and here you can see we have successfully enabled the automation over here. Alright, so now after creating the automation, let's move back to our Pabbly's workflow, and here you can see as it is waiting for webhook response. So here to receive a webhook response, we need to do a test submission, and to do a test submission we need to generate a test Freshdesk support ticket over here. So for that, let me all take you back to my users Freshdesk account, and here for submitting a ticket we are going to move forward. Here you can see the requester email address. Here for the subject I'm going to enter the subject as order tracking. Here I'm going to select the type as question. Here I'm going to select the priority as medium, and here I'm going to add the description as how can I track my order. Alright, so now after adding all these details I'm going to verify myself, and then I'm going to click on the submit, and here you can see it says your ticket has been created. So now let's go and check our Pabbly's workflow. And here you can see we have received a successful response over here where we have received the ticket type. Here you can see the subject, status, priority, ticket ID. Here you can see the description and the contact name. So with this we have successfully set up a trigger over here. So once we have received new ticket through our Freshdesk, then I want to give these details to OpenAI to generate a proper response for the same. So for that I'm going to connect my Open account with Pabbly Connect in this action step given over here. So I'm going to select my action application as OpenAI, and then I'm going to select my action event as ChatGPT, so that by using this particular model, OpenAI should generate a proper response for me. Alright, so now here to connect my Open account with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your OpenAI account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection is asking me to enter the API token. So following the instructions given below, here I've already logged in my OpenAI account, and from here I'm going to access the API keys given in the left side bar. And here in the API keys I'm going to generate a new key over here, and here I'm going to give a name to my key, that is responses, and then I'm going to select the project as default project, and then I'm going to create the secret key. So this is the API key generated, so I'm going to copy it, moving back to Pabbly's workflow, and here I'm going to paste the API token. Now here after entering the API token, I'm going to click on the save, and here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here it's asking me to select the AI model. So here by clicking on this drop down menu, you can see all the models available. So in this particular case I'm going to select the model as GPT-4o mini. You can select the model as per your need, and then here is asking me to enter the prompt. So in this prompt field I need to enter the relevant prompt that I want to give to AI to generate a proper response for me. Alright, so let me add the relevant prompt. Alright, so here you can see I have successfully added a prompt over here where I have added some instructions and the detail as subject and the customer query. Alright, so now here instead of entering these details manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response that I received in my trigger step or my previous action steps. Mapping makes the text dynamic so that when you're going to receive new response for a fresh test, then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So here for the subject, I'm going to map the subject over here. Here for the query, I'm going to map the query. And now here after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received a message content generated where we have received the entire response generated by OpenAI. Alright, so with this we have successfully set up this action step as well. Alright, so now here after receiving the response, I want to add this response generated in my Google Sheets as a new row. So for that we are going to add another action step over here, and here in this action step I'm going to select my action application as Google Sheets, and I'm going to select my action event as add a new row, so that after generating the response automatically that response should be added over here in my Google Sheets as a new row. Alright, so now here to connect my Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Google Sheets account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, I'm going to click on the sign in with Google. Here I'm going to select my desired account. And then I'm going to click on the Salon give access to Pabbly as your data is secured with Pabbly authorization successful. So here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here's asking me to select the spreadsheet. So I've already shown you that I have my spreadsheet with the name Freshdesk FAQ Responses. So I'm going to select my spreadsheet over here, and then here I'm going to select my sheet as sheet 1, and then here it is asking me to enter the customer name, subject, response generated. So basically these are the fields that I've added over here in my Google Sheets. So again here I'm going to map all these details. So here for the customer name, I'm going to map the customer name over here. So this is the customer name. Here I'm going to map the subject, and here I'm going to map the response generated by OpenAI. Alright, so now you have to enter all the required details. I'm going to click on the save and send test request, and here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully added the new detail over here in our Google Sheets. So let's go and check it. And here you can see we have successfully received new detail over here where we have received the name, subject and the response generated. And with this we have successfully set up our entire automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have selected trigger as Freshdesk and action as OpenAI and Google Sheets. So that whenever we are going to receive new tickets from Freshdesk, then automatically using the details, OpenAI is going to generate the response. And after generating the response, automatically all the details are going to be added over here in our Google Sheets as a new row. Alright, so these were the steps to how to build an AI agent to auto-generate Freshdesk FAQ responses. I hope these steps were clear to you. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, then you can write it at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit www.pabbly.com. Now if you liked the video, then please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.